actually a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. And it's time for Lane Stadium to get rocked. A run out unlike any other. This is Enter Sandman. This deep to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They look to throw it here on second down. That's caught. It's Harbor. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball in the enemy territory. First down now at the 40. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Second down play coming up. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
The shotgun running play call. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Pressure is coming. Going toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, South Carolina.
What a play by this quarterback. You're talking about third down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered, uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
That makes the score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Scanning the field. It's drone. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. QB decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Trying for a fourth down completion. Catch made on the out route. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period.
7, Virginia 10, 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Scanning the field. It's drones. Escapes the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Hokies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. They face a third and short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Man, I love this about this tight end. Whether you play zone and create windows, you can just sit in, or here, man-to-man, he's got the athletic ability to run away from the defender, and a great throw here by the quarterback.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw, it's Sellers. Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Here comes the up-tempo offense. First down, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Bennett. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. And the Gamecocks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Gamecocks getting set on first and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush gets home. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Caught over the middle, it's Jacobs. Enough to convert on third there, so first down from the 12 now. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
South Carolina, number 14. Action score.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Contact as he threw it. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Looking to throw. It's Drones. He's going for a big play downfield. It is incomplete, trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, South Carolina 14, Virginia Tech 7.
The Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The Hokies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They pick up the first on the ground. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving.
Looking for a deep completion. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Tries the right with a quick throw, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Drones. Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
4th down, look at the throw for it. Extending the play now. A quick juke. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
To throw, it's Drones. Buying time, moving to his left. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the grab. It's Green. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Hokies will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to scramble. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.